Hi guys, I wanted to show you how to craft a custom crit bow. The two mods that we're going for is Skills Fire and Additional Projectile on an Elder base. You can alteration spam this, or you can even buy it off the market. They're really cheap. The only thing that you need to make sure of is that you don't have another influence mod like this. For example, this is another Elder mod, so you would have to annul or just buy one that doesn't have a second Elder mod. And they're pretty cheap. You can just buy one and annul. And for the second base, we want to go for attack speed with double damage, and this is really easy to hit. So I would just use this as a main base. You can use 7 shattering fossils on average. It's like 45 C. And to craft it, I will use a spine bow as a main base because it's the most balanced between attack speed and crit. As you can see, it has 1.4 crit and 6.5 6.5 crit and 1.4 attack speed. Thicket has really high attack speed, but the crit is kind of low. And so I would just recommend spine. It's a really solid base. The quality doesn't really matter. And as a level, I would probably recommend 75. If you can't find a level 75 shaper bow with on a spine base, you can just like buy any bow with any influence, like a spine with any influence, and then just go in harvest and reforge the influence. That craft should be really cheap. Or if you don't care, like you don't have to use a level 75 base, you can use like whatever. You can use even higher. It's just gonna make the prefixes a little bit harder to hit, but they should still be pretty easy to get. So you want to start on a spine base, and we're going to spam shuddering on it until with the attack speed double damage tier 1. We all got T2 here, and on average it should be taking 7 tries. Attack speed double damage tier 2 again. Okay, we got attack speed double damage tier 1. Make sure that you don't have any other influence modifiers on the item, so you would have to annul this Fizz extra cold. You can either annul or prefix to suffix, or just do whatever. I'm just gonna annul here. In this case, you probably want to prefix to suffix for a 50-50 removing it, or you can just annul again. If you remove the mod that you want, which is the attack speed double damage, you can just go again. It's really easy to hit it. Just a few more fossils. Attacks with double damage tier 2 again. Tier 2. And okay, we got tier 1. And we got another. No, this is not a shipper mod, right? No, it's not. It's a normal mod. Okay. So once you have your bow with just attack speed double damage as a influence mod and is clean, you can go buy another bow which is like skills fire and additional projectile with just that as a mod, as an influence mod. As you can see, there's like a lot of them cheap. You can just annul one if they have 2 mods of the elder. Make sure there's only this one as an influence mod, and you can awaken orbit on the shaper bow. Make sure the shaper bow is the last base you click. You want it as a main base, and when you awaken orb, you're going to it's something like this: attack speed double damage T1, skills for additional projectiles, and some random other mods. In this case, we got unlucky and we got a full suffix, and we need to open up a suffix to make sure that we can continue the craft. So we can try to annul, or we can try to suffix to prefix, and this is a 1 in 3 chance it can break your bow. For example, here it bricked my bow, and I would have to restart and do it again. You want to get rid of the dexterity. On the second try, we got rid of the dexterity here. If you get lucky, you're just going to get a clean bow like this with no third suffix. This on average maximum is gonna take you like 3 tries, but if you get lucky, you can get it first time. It's not really hard to get it first time because you can like get 2 prefixes like this. Usually when you awaken orb, it's like 50% chance or something that you get 4 mods, and then it's like probably like 30 to 40% that you get 5 mods, and it's like around 10% that you get 6 mods. So if you get like something like this with 4 mods, it's kind of likely that you get 2 prefixes to suffixes. But if you get unlucky and you have a full suffix, you have to gamble and try to remove it. once you have your suffix open, you can craft cannon attack mods. Oh, another thing that you could have done is non-influence to influence to remove the third suffix, but that is kind of expensive and I don't recommend it. So once, and it's also not guaranteed, once you have cannon attack on the item, you want to go in harvest and you go Reforge, skip suffixes. So our suffixes are protected and only our prefixes will reroll. And since we have cannon attack mods on the item, the only mods that can actually roll are very few, and these are attacks, onslaught. We can roll onslaught. We can roll frenzy charge on kill. We can roll pen, Fizzle's extra cold, and cast on crit, pretty much. So we want to just Reforge, keep suffixes until we have like one mod or like empty that we want. And the mods that we want is cast on crit, elemental pen, and +1 to all skill gems. So +1 to socketed gems. This one, we want this mod, and we want penetration and cast on crit. Those are the three best ones. So once we are in this step, we can just as you can see, when you Reforge skip suffixes, most of the times you get like a good mod. It's like almost guaranteed that you get a good mod. Penetration is good, +1 is good, penetration is good, penetration, cast on crit. And once you have one good mod, you just go ahead and slam. And if you get +1 or penetration, you slam again. And if you get something bad, you Reforge skip suffixes again. So in this case, we got frenzy charge on kill. The best in slot will be penetration, so we can just go back in harvest and Reforge skip suffixes. In this case, we got penetration, we can slam. We got cast on crit. Even if it's tier 2, it's good enough. We should keep it. And we slam the last time. And we got frenzy charge on kill. We go back in harvest, Reforge skip suffixes. We got +1. We got Fizzle's extra cold, so we go back and we just Reforge skip suffixes again. We slam. Penetration is good. And Fizzle's extra cold is bad. We want cast on crit. We repeat, +1. And this can take a bit of currency, but it's fairly deterministic. It's probably going to take you like... a friend of mine tried around 90x and he got a really close to perfect bow. And I had someone that hit everything at the first try. On this case, for example, we can slam once, and if we hit cast on crit, we're done. We got onslaught, unlucky, Reforge skip suffixes, and we got everything perfect on the Reforge skip suffixes. We just hit it with one Reforge skip suffixes, and we got all 3 mods. And yeah, if you hit these 3, you're done. The cannon attack mods is blocking most of the mods, so you Reforge, like as I showed here. The process is the Reforge, slam, and if you hit a good mod, you keep and you can keep going. And if you hit a bad mod, you Reforge again. But yeah, we hit it on this Reforge here, as you can see, and it's a really solid bow. And then you just craft the last mod. You can remove the cannon attack mods, and you probably craft either double damage or you craft crit chance plus quality, and you get an enchant on the bow that gives you more attack speed probably, or more crit. And it's pretty much done. I think you craft double damage, but crit, if you have enough crit on your gear, Watcher's Eye, corruptions and stuff, you can go for double damage because you already have the attack speed and you're fine. And that's pretty much it. The bow is done. It's really, really strong. Thanks for watching, and thanks for everyone supporting the channel. If you want to see more content, I will be streaming on Twitch. I'll leave the link in the description below, and see you in the next video.